After the worst bear market people have seen so far, we can finally say we're fully back in the bull market, baby. Let's go. We're finally back, and I can say that by looking at the Ethereum chart. Ethereum has pumped over 20% in just one day. Absolutely insane. Ethereum has added to its market cap the full market cap of Solana. Now, if you didn't understand any of that, then this video is precisely made for you, because with every new bull market, a lot of new people enter the space. I have myself entered in the last bull market, so that's what bull markets are good for, and a lot of people don't necessarily know where to start. So this video will be for you. I want to go over the basics. We're going to check out 2 crypto exchanges. Links to both are in the description down below, and if you do use my links to register on those 2 exchanges, you will get some benefits in the form of cashback, 0 trading fees for the first month, and a couple of more things depending on how much you deposit. So here we go. Let me put my face on, and so you can see the charts in my screen right here. So here we are, first of all, on an exchange called Bybit. The other exchange is this one. It's called ZoomX. So first of all, let me explain the difference. On Bybit, you need to do KYC, so meaning you need to prove your identity and show them your identity card, and then Bybit is also not available in every country. I prefer Bybit for futures trading, and I prefer ZoomX for spot trading. Now, those are the 2 main ways you can trade cryptocurrency, and I will go into more detail and explain what all that is about a little bit later on in this video. So we're gonna go back here. So we have Bybit, we have ZoomX. First thing you need to do is create an account. That's pretty simple. You just create an account as you would in any other exchange. And now for Bybit, you need to do this KYC to prove your identity, whereas for ZoomX, you don't need to do anything. You create an account, and right away, you can start trading, depositing money, and so on. So once I've made my account, how do I deposit the money? You would go to Assets, click on Deposit. Once you go to Deposit, you can choose to pay with fiat. Fiat meaning regular money, euros, dollars, whatever you prefer to use, basically. So let me put the screen back on here. We have a fiat deposit right here, or if you have crypto, you can just choose a cryptocurrency to send to Bybit. So basically, if you have Ethereum already on a wallet, you would choose Ethereum. You would choose the network from which you want to send it. Most of the time, it's ERC20. And if you're sending crypto, you need to be really mindful that you do send from the same network that you're sending it to. So for example, if I send Ethereum on doesn't matter, from base network, but I send it to the Ethereum network, my coins would get lost. So that's something that I need to talk about in a different video. For now, I want to keep this as simple as possible. So we have the fiat deposit right here. I can click here, add my card details, choose the currency I want, and I would get my fiat deposit that I can then use to buy crypto with. So here is the next part of the video. As I said before, we have 2 ways of trading. We got the spot trading, and we have the futures trading, or leverage trading, or derivatives trading. There's different ways to call it. Most people just call it futures trading, and so do I. On Bybit here, it's called derivatives, though. Yeah, if you go in ZoomX, it's the same. It's called derivatives. But yeah, everybody calls it futures. Anyway, besides the point. I go to trade here, and here we have spot trading. I pick, for example, Bitcoin. I want to choose Bitcoin as the first coin that I want to buy. If this interface will let me, here we go. And also another thing is most people will choose a meme coin as their first coin. One of the first coins I've ever owned was Doge. So maybe people will also choose Pepe here. There's a lot of coins you can trade. Anyway, for this example, we'll go with Bitcoin. So let's say I have some money on my wallet right here. We got the Bitcoin chart open right here. And the simplest way to buy Bitcoin would be just to market buy. So I choose the quantity. Let's say I want to buy 0.01 Bitcoin. I would click market buy, and I would then own those coins on the current market value. Now, I wouldn't recommend doing a market buy. Something that's much better is to look at the order book right here. The order book being the prices people are selling and the prices people are buying the tokens for. So you preferably want to pick something that someone is selling. So the way I do it is I just click on one of these prices here, and as you can see on the right side here, it does update as I click on it. So I can also zoom in here a little bit if I can do this using this live streaming software. So as you can see here on the right side, it does change as I click on the different prices. So I can pick the price, choose the quantity, or otherwise I can choose how many dollars I want to spend. Let's see, I want to spend $1,000. I would get 0.014314 Bitcoin at current prices. I would click buy. And then my buy order would appear here, and someone of the sellers would then sell me their tokens. So currently Bitcoin is $69,857, almost at the all-time high right now, and above the old all-time high, which is absolutely insane. So let's say Bitcoin, the same amount of Bitcoin that we bought here, goes up to 100,000. Let's put 100,000. We have the same amount of Bitcoin, but now we have made $431 additional dollars. So let's say I want to sell. I wouldn't go to the buy sector here. I would click on sell, and then I would type in the amount of Bitcoin. I forget how much exactly it was, something like this. So I would sell. Imagine if this is actually the exact amount I got. It was around there. And I would just click on sell, pick the price, obviously. And then, you know, if this is the price, 100,000, it will appear actually here in the sell order book, and someone would buy it. That's the simplest way of explaining how this form of trading works. So as I said, this is called spot trading. So spot trading is basically buying coins. You own the coin, and you know, you keep it. At one point you sell it, you get the profit, and we're done. Futures trading, on the other hand, is way more difficult, and it's not something I want to get too deep into in this video. I will try to quickly, as much as I can, explain what it's all about, how it actually works. Before we do that, I do need to figure out how to make my screen normal size again. I'm sorry, bear with me here. So anyway, we will now go to the derivatives portal, derivatives section, USDT perpetual, and we will pick Bitcoin. Here we go. This is the futures chart for Bitcoin. The way futures works is by using leverage. So apart from buying or selling, you can choose your leverage, because you're not actually owning the tokens, the coins rather. You're not owning the coins when you do leverage trading, but you're owning a position on the market. So you can pick long or short. If you're long, it means you're betting that Bitcoin will go up. If you pick short, you're betting that Bitcoin will go down. And yeah, here comes the little twist. If I buy long, meaning that I bet that Bitcoin will go up from this current price, and I put 10x leverage on here, and let's say Bitcoin goes up by 1%. So that would be, let me see if I can get it here. Bitcoin goes up by 1%, so right here, I would have made 10% from where I entered. If I pick long, but Bitcoin goes down 1% from here, I will have lost 10%, because it's 1% times 10 leverage, it's 10%. That's how it works. Now, I'm not gonna go too deep into detail. For this one, we're going to do it in a separate video. I'm going to do a lot of futures trading here on this channel. For now, I wanted to keep the basics here, just explain very short how everything works. And the same concept, the exact same concept applies for ZoomX. We got the spot trading right here, a little bit more convenient to pick spot trading here for ZoomX than for Bybit. But I do use Bybit for derivatives, and I do use ZoomX for spot most of the time. So yeah, here we are. We would do the same. Basically, I would pick the price. I would click on one of these prices. So here we have order price. I would set the value $1,000, and here we would buy the Bitcoin. And where would this Bitcoin be? If we go to our assets right here, we would find Bitcoin right here. So this would be our fund, actually here in our spot account. So that would be where we would find it. So from here, I would transfer, just click here on transfer, and I would transfer from my spot account to my funding account. So then my Bitcoin would be in the funding account, and from there I can click on withdraw. All right, here we go. Clicked on withdraw. I'm not sure what's happening right now. Yeah, because I didn't verify. I didn't verify anything here. Yeah, I was wondering if they're gonna let me withdraw without verifying anything, but it looks like you do need to do the two-step verification at least. Either way, that's how it works. You withdraw, and from there, you can withdraw it to another exchange. Some exchanges allow you to withdraw directly to your card as well, which is very nice. So really depends on where you're from. and what kind of bank you have. If the bank is crypto friendly, that's something I can really help you with. You're gonna have to figure out how you would withdraw on your own. Depositing though is pretty easy, self-explanatory. So everybody allows you to deposit, but withdrawing is a little bit more, a little bit harder. So yeah, it all depends on where you're from, what your country thinks about Bitcoin, what your country thinks about crypto, and if the banks like it or not. If you live in a place like Malta, most banks love crypto in Malta, so you'll have no problems. If you live in a place like Jordan, you're gonna have a harder time withdrawing the crypto, and also buying the crypto will be a harder time. So it really depends. So that's the basic premise. You buy, you wait for it to go up, and then you sell. When do you sell? There's many different ways to figure out when to sell, how to sell. We use technical analysis here all the time, you know, to figure out where the bottom is, where the top is. So a little bit about technical analysis. During the last bull market, we had a sort of support here. So as you can see, this is what a support structure would be. As you can see, the price bounced off here. Here, again here, again here. So it bounced off during the whole bear market from the same spot, and then the final bounce we had here from where it kept going up. So we know that this is a very strong support. Actually, no, this wasn't the bear market. So the bear market started here when it went below our support zone. So the first time it actually broke our support zone, it came down. So what happens when it breaks a support zone? The support becomes resistance. So now Bitcoin had to try, and it tried to break through again. It tried once, it didn't succeed. It tried 2 more times here. It tried again and again. And then finally, if we extend it a little bit more, as soon as it broke through the resistance, which used to be support, we are back in the bull market. So that's one of the ways you can use technical analysis. It's actually not that difficult to follow basic support and resistance zones, and from my experience, it's actually also the most reliable kind of technical analysis you can do. Just basic support and resistance. You can kind of see where the prices bounce off of, and here we have a support zone. If it goes below, now it's a resistance zone. So it did bounce off on top, and that's our support currently, and then we have some sort of resistance here, and we are at this resistance right now. So there's a 71k resistance. Once it does go above this resistance, what it most of the time does, it comes down to test it as support. If it's successfully tested as support, it keeps going up, and yeah, it would be nice for Bitcoin to go to 90k, but remains to be seen. It's difficult to predict the price. But 90k is definitely in store for Bitcoin, way more than 90k for this bull market in my personal humble opinion, but obviously that remains to be seen. So I hope you learned something new in this video. If you did, subscribe to the channel. There's going to be way more videos like this. We're going to go more in depth into futures trading and everything else. This is the first time ever I've done like a one-take video, so there's no breaks, no pauses, no nothing. If this is your first time seeing me, I run a crypto gaming YouTube channel. That's my other channel with 70,000 subscribers currently. Who knows how much it'll be by the time when you're watching this video. It's always interesting to say these numbers out loud and then coming back to videos, you know, months and years later and kind of see where you came from and all of that. So this is my first long form video on this channel. I hope that you found value in it. That's the most important thing to me. And other than that, as I said, links are in the description if you want to start trading, or if you just want to check it out and see how all of that works. There you go. Thanks for watching. I'm leaving.